Hey guys, creator mom. I was thinking about Lyle and Erik Menendez, and I was looking them up, and I'm like, they're still in jail. And if you don't know who they are, they're brothers who committed parricide. They killed their parents at the ages of 18 and 21. And I was reading briefly on Wikipedia that well, of course, they were accused that they wanted to kill their parents to get the money because their parents were rich or whatever. But their dad, excuse me, he is presented in the show as pretty much a scumbag, controlling, domineering. They show this scene where Erik is playing tennis, and he missed a shot or whatever, and the father came out. He was playing a match. Father came out in front of everyone and humiliated him and was like, just like, you fucking idiot, whatever. Just humiliated him. So yeah, that's the kind of man that the show portrays him to be. And I don't know, in the show they don't I'm on episode 5, and they don't show Erik and Lyle saying, hey, we're gonna, if they question us about our parents, we're gonna say that we were sexually abused. They didn't never collaborate on that story. And also it shows that they had previously told their friends, like Lyle had previously disclosed to a friend that he was molested by his father and everything like that, before they even killed them. So yeah, I was thinking about how, not that I think that it's possible for when young men get raped repeatedly and molested by their father or by another male figure, I feel like it affects them more severely and more detrimentally. And, and I'm not excusing and saying it's okay to do that to a little girl or a female. Maybe it just affects both sexes in different ways, and then within the sexes it can affect each man a different way, or each woman. But I don't know, I just feel like being raped by your father or by another man repeatedly growing up just has this very severe effect on a male. And I was thinking about fight or flight in the animal kingdom, right? It's like in the animal kingdom, if you come across an animal that's bigger, stronger, more domineering than you, I don't know. I mean, you're either gonna, I guess depending on the situation, you're either gonna, KC. Sorry, my dog just started digging up there. You're either gonna flee, you're gonna run away from that animal, or you're going to fight and try to kill that animal. They're just going to fight, try to, see who can kill one another first. So yeah, it's like, if you look at it that way, they thought their chances were with fighting or killing, to protect themselves, protect their life. If that's true, and if their parents are truly good people and they just killed their parents to take their money, then yeah, they're monsters. Then I guess I would label them as monsters. But if they were fighting for their life, I wouldn't label them as monsters. I would say, damn, I wish they could have made a different choice. But who is to say how that choice would have panned out? I think that as human beings, we like to think that if we could go back in time and make a different choice, that everything would work out perfectly or better. And that's not the case. And we can't prove that. And it's, it might not be true. It might be true, but it might not be true at the same time. But we do have a habit of thinking that. And yeah, I mean, for Erik and Lyle, they're still in prison. I looked up if they're still alive. They're still in prison. I think the lawyer that defended them is still alive. She's 81. And they're still in prison, man, which sucks, you know? It's just like, wow, the choice maybe that they thought was going to be their freedom, you know, ended up not necessarily being their physical freedom. Although you have mental freedom, you know, you have spiritual freedom, but you're incarcerated. So it just like amazed me to think like, wow, like they've lived their whole life since the 1980s or whatever. I don't know. I haven't watched the show. I don't know when they got, I forgot when they got sentenced and imprisoned. But to think that they've spent 40 years or 38 years or whatever in prison, they got sentenced to life. And this is what came of their life is just sad in a way. And sure, they've made their own life in prison, I'm sure, because that's another system to live within, and you make your life one way or the other, you know, within the prison social system, hierarchies and shit. But they're gonna live there and die there. And I thought, fuck, that's crazy. It's crazy if they honestly did commit this crime because of those extenuating situations. I don't even know if that's the right phrase to use, but yeah. So I just wanted to share that. You know, I mean, who knows if they didn't kill their parents and they stayed in society being fucked up, you know, because of all the abuse that they endured, they might end up, or one of them might end up killing somebody else, or having another issue, or doing something dangerous to another person, you know, if they didn't take it out on their parents and they didn't get proper help for all the abuse and trauma that they experienced. They might have ended up hurting somebody else. It might have came out in another, the hurt and pain might have came out in another direction. We could have been protected, maybe. We just don't know, I guess. But I'm going to watch the rest of the episodes and follow up.